Hello students, this is integral calculus again, second lecture of rectification and revolution of curve. We will discuss one by one these two topics, important topics for fourth semester students. Rectification, length of curve and its intrinsic equations. The process of finding the length of an arc of a curve between 2 points is called the length of curves. It is denoted by S, and ds over dx equal to plus minus of root 1 plus dy over dx square. Positive sign will give the value of increment, increases x, and a negative sign will give the value of decreases in s. So the integral of this formula for a lower limit to upper limit will give the value of s. ds over dx equal to root of 1 plus dy over dx square, ds equal to root of 1 plus dy over dx square. Integrating from a to x with respect to x will give the value of s. The arc length of the curve y equal to x between 2 points for x equal to a and b will be given as s equal to a to b, x equal to a and x equal to b, root of 1 plus dy over dx square into dx. Sometimes take y as the independent variable, then the length of the arc of the curve is given by x equal to fy. In place of y equal to fx, we have taken x equal to fy. And the limits given as y equal to a to y equal to b. S equal to a to b, root of 1 plus dx over dy square into dy, limits from a to b. This is the Cartesian equation of the length of the curve. Now we have parametric equation of the length of the curve. If we have two functions x equal to f1t and y equal to f2t, then the value of s will be given as ds over dt equal to root of dx over dt square plus dy over dt square. Now integrating from t1 to t2 with respect to t is given as s equal to integral of t1 to t2 root of dx over dt square plus dy over dt whole square. Integral of these two values, dx over dt square plus dy over dt square. Now we have another form of equation, polar form. If the curve r equal to f theta, then the length of the curve measured as ds over dt d theta equal to root of r square plus dr over d theta square. S equal to r square dr over d theta square into d theta. And the lower limit will be given as theta 1 and the upper limit will be given as theta 2. Here we have taken the curve r equal to f theta. But if the equation of the curve given as theta equal to fr, then the required length of the curve given as s equal to limits from the value of r to r, another value of r, and the integral with respect to dr r 1 plus r d theta over dr whole square. Now we have a problem for the Cartesian formula. Find the length of the curve y equal to log sec x from x equal to 0 to x equal to pi by 3. The given curve is y equal to log sec x. Differentiating with respect to x, this gives dy over dx equal to sec x into tan x over sec x. This gives tan x. ds over dx equal to 1 plus dy over dx square. This gives root of 1 plus tan square x. This gives 1 plus tan square x is sec square x, and the integral will give the value sec x. So the ds is sec x dx. Now the integrating both sides with respect to x from 0 to pi by 3, 0 to pi by 3, this gives log sec x tan x. And finally we get the length of the curve is s equal to log 2 plus root 3. Putting the value of x equal to 0 and x equal to pi by 3, this gives length of the arc is s equal to log 2 plus root 3. Now we have another problem for the parametric formula. Find the length of the curve x equal to e raised power t sin t, y equal to e raised power t cos t from x equal to 0 to x equal to pi by 2. Differentiating these two equations with respect to t, this gives dx over dt is e raised power t cos t plus e raised power t sin t. dy dt equal to e raised power t cos t minus e raised power t sin t. Putting these values in this formula, dx over dt from here, dy over dt from here, ds over dt will give the value e raised power t root of 2 times cos square t plus sin square t. E raised power t is taken here common. So we can omit this e raised power t. Root 2 limits from 0 to pi by 2 e raised power t dt is given as root 2 e raised power pi by 2 minus 1. Now we have volume and surfaces of solids of revolution. So we can say that the surface revolve about x-axis or about y-axis. In this topic, if a plane area is revolved about a fixed line lying in its plane, then the body so generated by the revolution of the plane area is called the solid revolution. The axis of rotation being x-axis. Sometimes it is y-axis also. If a curve is given as y equal to fx and the ordinates, lower limit will be given as a and the upper limit will be given as b. So this gives the x-axis revolves about the x-axis, then the volume of the solid generated. We can see the proof of almost the proof of this y equal to fx. We have taken y square equal to 4ax in last example of this presentation. So we can see that v equal to a to b pi y square dx. So we can say limits from a to b. Sometimes if the rotation is given in terms of y axis, then v equal to pi x square dy. Limits depends on the value of y. Now volume of a solid of revolution when the equation of the generating curve is given in terms of parametric coordinates, parametric equations. V equal to pi y square dx into dt into dt. Pi y square dx over dt into dt, limits from a to b. Volume of solid of revolution when the equation of the generating curve given in polar coordinates. Pi y square dx over d theta into d theta, limits will depend on the value of theta. So this formula, pi will be outside from this integral, limits from theta 1 can say theta 1 to theta 2 y square dx over d theta into d theta. Now we have a problem and the derivation of this revolution of curve. We have taken strip here m and qp, which can revolve about x axis or about y axis. If a plane area is revolved about x axis or y axis, then the body so generated by the revolution of the plane area is called the solid revolution. We have taken strip here m and qp, which can revolve here and slides from O to this point C is a surface, and then this becomes the solid revolution of parabola. This becomes again the paraboloid. Find the volume of the paraboloid generated by the revolution about the x-axis of the parabola y square equal to 4ax from x equal to 0 to x equal to h. Here we see the parabola y square equal to 4ax and point P is given by x comma y, Q is given by x plus delta x, y plus delta y. Here we had taken x plus dx, y plus dy. Then the Pm is given by y and Mn is given by delta x, or can say dx. So we have this circle and the radius is given by y and the pi y square is the area of this circular plate and Mn is the height of this disc, can say delta x or dx, pi y square dx, and this slides from 0 to h. This gives pi y square dx, limits from x equal to 0 to x equal to h. Putting the value of y square equal to 4ax from this equation, and on solving we will be given as 2 pi a h square for the limit x equal to 0 to x equal to h. Thank you.